So today I'm going to share my heart with you. I'm going to share why I think it is so important for you to not give up on your dreams and to invest in yourself and what you believe in. So I'm going to share with you about my 31 story, okay? So I had hosted a catalog party for one of my friends. She just became a consultant, and I was like, I kept coming back to her because I'm like, what's the customer special this month? What it is this month? And so I ended up hosting a catalog party for her, and it was over $1,000 catalog party. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, she just made like $250 off my catalog party. So I was like, what is she doing? Like, I wonder if I could do something like that. So I kind of chatted with her about it, and she shared with me where that 31 was a faith-based company. And she shared with me that the name 31 comes from Proverbs 31 in the Bible. And I was just blown away that there was a company like this that offered these amazing products, and they were faith-based. I just thought that was so awesome. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to talk to Jonathan, my husband, about this, and we're going to pray about it. And I don't want to take anything. I wanted to take time to think about it and to pray about it. And so I chatted with him, and he's just like, if you guys know him, he's just like, go for it. You know, he doesn't worry about anything, and I am the total worrier. So anyways, I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? If I can just make my $99 back, I'll be happy. But, you know, if I can take my little boy, he was 3 at the time, if I can take him to Disney World, because we chatted about that, we looked at the prices, and it was so expensive. Like, we could never afford to take a trip that expensive. And we didn't want to take that money out of our savings account for a vacation. You know, we were saving that for, for anything that might come along that we might need that money for. So I thought, if I can just make enough money to take him to Disney World, that's what I want to do. And so I did that. That is what we did. I enrolled for the $99, got that awesome enrollment kit, and I started partying right away. And I just put every bit of that commission, I just put into a savings account. I didn't even touch it. And so after, I think it was like 5.5 months of partying, I had enough to pay for our Disney trip in full. That was before any kind of Disney discounts, like 30% off or free dining. You guys know, you Disney guys go know that. So I was just like, oh my goodness, this is so awesome. I'm able to take my family to Disney World. I just thought it was so great. So we went on that trip, and we had the best time. And it was just so nice that I was able to do that for my family. So then, when I was partying, saving all that commission to go to Disney, well, people started joining my team. And I promoted to a director a year after I joined. And I was just leading these ladies, helping them get off to a great start. I forgot to mention this, but I was still working full-time at the time. I was working in Atlanta, Georgia, and so I was driving an hour and a half each way back and forth to work, and still running my 31 business. So you ladies know, if it's a side gig that you're interested in, you will do anything to make it work, right? So after several years, my business just kept continuing to grow and continuing to grow and grow and grow and grow. And lots of things happened in those years, a lot of ups and downs, but I never gave up, ever. I was still just always focused on I don't really know. I knew that I wanted maybe to work part-time and just continue to run my 31 business. And, I was never thinking I'd be able to do it full-time. It was always like on my vision board, but it was kind of one of those things that was just so far off. I never thought that I would be able to get there. And my husband is always the complete opposite. He is always the dreamer. He's like, you can do this, Anyways, we had a couple of years ago, we had an incentive called Wishes Come True with 31. We could earn products, we could earn Disney gift cards. There was a $3,000 Disney gift card that we could earn. There was a $5,000 one that we could earn, and I think the earning period was about 5 months. And I actually earned the Disney gift card for $3,000 in 5 months. With the we had different stipulations to earn it, and so I was just like, wow. After that earning period, we had an earning period to earn a leadership incentive trip to Atlantis, Bahamas, and that was, I think, a 6-month earning period there. Same stipulations, and I was just like, you know what? if I can earn that Disney gift card in 5 months, I feel certain that I can earn this Atlantis leadership incentive trip. And so I was just like, you know what, I'm going to go for it. I had never went for any of the leadership trips before. I'd never even tried to earn them. And I don't really know why. I don't know if it was just because I thought, well, I'll never earn that. So I didn't even try. And I may have even come close several years and didn't even know it because I wasn't even trying. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to try. And I earned the ultra level for our Atlantis Bahamas leadership trip. And I remember going on that trip, and I get teary-eyed when I think about this, because when we got there, I was just like, wow, I earned this. I earned this trip. And you know, it just made me feel so good. And just to see Jonathan experience everything like I did, it just made me feel so good. And he was so, I could just tell, like, he likes to talk, and he's a man, you know, he's a man of few words sometimes, and he doesn't quite say like how he's feeling, but I could just see how proud he was of me, and it made me feel so good. I could just feel like, yeah, he was like, my wife earned this, and he was just so proud of me that whole week. And so anyways, I'd kind of come to a crossroads, because my business was, you know, it was just so big, you know, it was growing. My business was growing, and I couldn't do both anymore. I couldn't keep driving to Atlanta every single day. You know, basically I was in the car 3 hours out of the day commuting, and then I was there for the, you know, 9 hours working. And so I was just like, I can't do this anymore. So while we were on that Atlantis trip, Jonathan and I were in our room, and I was just like, you know what, I can't do it anymore. Like, I really feel like in my heart and in my gut that I can do this. I can make it work. And I'm the money person. I'm the one that pays the bills and writes the checks. And Jonathan's just like, just go for it. You know, I know you can do it, you know, but I'm just it's me that's holding me back. And so, but we were just like, okay, we're going to go for it. So when I got back from Atlantis, I think when I had earned that Disney gift card, right back when we got back from Atlantis, like a month later, we went on to the Disney trip, and we were like, okay, while we were at Disney, I'm like, I'm going to turn in my notice when I get back. And so I did. And so my last day at my corporate job in Atlanta, Georgia was October of 2018. So I'm coming up on 2 years being able to run my business full time. And I will tell you that my business has just flourished since I have had the ability to do this full time. Now, I'm not saying that everybody's business is going to be booming and, you know, flourishing, but I can tell you this: if you don't give up on your dreams, if you keep working every day towards something, it will happen. Little steps make a big impact. That's something that I learned, and it's so true. Doing something just a little bit each day makes a big difference. So me being able to support my team full time and run my business full time has been amazing. And I will tell you that my business has continued to grow over these last 2 years. And this last fiscal year was especially special to me because I earned a spot on our Presidential Advisory Council with 31. You see my shirt pack? That's what that stands for. And so this summer, I was actually on vacation. It was just me and my mom and my 2 kids, my grandmother and her husband. And we were in Florida, and my phone rings, and my mom's like, you may grab your phone. And I was in the pool with the kids, and I was like, yeah, grab it. And so I answered it, and guess who it was? It was our founder, Cindy Monroe, and she was asking me if I would serve on our Presidential Advisory Council with 31, and I was absolutely blown away. So to earn a spot on our PAC, what we call PAC, is you have to be the top 6 in the company in 4 different areas, and I was in the top 6 in 2 areas this past fiscal year. So I double earned a spot. And I just wanted to say, you know, you guys, like I said before, just don't give up. Keep working toward your dreams. And I also wanted to say thank you. If you're watching my YouTube video and you have supported my business in any way, thank you. If you've ordered from me, if you have been in one of my gift clubs, if you have joined my team, if you have watched my videos and shared them or given them a like, thank you so much. You guys don't even know the impact that you have on other people, really. And And I just wanted to thank you, and I also wanted to share some goodies that I have received in the mail from being on pack. And so I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't make this video because I don't want anybody to think that I'm bragging, but I also wanted to just show you what you can get, what you can earn from being on pack, all these little fun goodies. But I also wanted to make this video just to share with you guys that just keep working towards your goal. Just do little things each day, and I promise you guys, you will be rewarded. I promise you guys. So anyways, the first box that I got, I think was it in June or July? So we're just super excited because I knew I was going to be getting something in the mail, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, so I got this t-shirt in the mail, of course, and then this was my first pack box. So it's pack presidential advisory. It says welcome on here. This was super exciting. Okay, so when you open it up, it was all wrapped in pretty tissue paper. And then the first thing that I saw, of course, when I opened it up was my pack notebook. So I have made already lots of notes in here. Well, so lots of notes in this pack notebook already, and I love it. It sits on my desk, and I take lots of notes in there every day. I still listen to training videos. I love hearing from my 31 sisters, and they inspire me whether they know it or not. And I will just say, like, I think it was a couple of years ago at conference, they were showing where the pack, the Presidential Advisory Council was going to be going. I think it was Barbados for their fun trip, and I was just like, I want to be on that one day. I want to be on our pack one day. I've been on our leadership council for a couple of years, and I was just floored when I made that. I had an invitation in my conference bundle saying that we want you to sit here for reserved seating, and my SED was like, you've made leadership council. And I'm like, what is leadership council? I had no idea. And she was like flipping out. She was so excited for me, and I didn't even know what it was. And it was the top 31 in the company that make our leadership council. And so I remember being so excited for that. But when I saw that the pack members were going to Barbados, I was just like, wow, I want to be on pack one day. And I would see these amazing ladies earn the top 6 in the company. And I was just like, wow, I want to do that. Like, I want to be able to do that. And then here I am. I've earned my way there, and I'm just so thrilled and so humbled. And so I'll show you guys what's in here. I'll quit talking, but I'm just so excited. Okay, then on the inside there was a close to home mini table gallery. It was signed by our founders and Cindy Monroe. And this is her husband, Scott. And this, I don't know how they picked the photos. I really don't. But I was super excited that they picked this one because this was that Atlantis trip. So I can look at this and I can remember how I felt and how happy. Look at Jonathan. He was just loving it. And I always hated that picture of me because I was leaning funny, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But now when I look at this, it makes me remember that trip and how special it was for me. Then we got a notebook with lots of little details in here about being on pack. Now, this week we had one pack Zoom. I'm going to set this down right here. We have monthly Zooms, and we get to kind of share, 31 shares information with us, and we kind of represent the sales field. And we can relay things back and forth, you know, to the home office and chit chat with them, which is super nice. But we were supposed to have our first pack meeting in this upcoming weekend in September. And because of COVID and everything is going on, we had to do it virtually. So we got a box of goodies in the mail this week, which is so fun. And I wanted to share that with you, okay? I don't know if this is going to fit up here very nicely. It probably looks really messy. But this was super fun. My family was here when the FedEx man dropped this off, and I was just giddy with excitement because I knew it was coming. Now, the first thing, on pack, you get something from Tiffany & Company. And I was really excited about this because I have never gotten anything from Tiffany. I don't have anything from Tiffany & Company. So my husband was like, what's Tiffany & Company? Yeah. We're just country folks up here in Georgia, okay, y'all? But on the inside, before you open that, it was something from our founder. It says, welcome to Pack, with Cindy holding a Tiffany's gift bag. And then I have a sweet little note from her, a handwritten note from her. It says, I'm so excited and I'm proud of you for earning Pack. Your experience, wisdom, and passion is making a difference. Love you, Cindy. And then there was even a thing in here from Tiffany's, and it says, the keys to personal excellence. the will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential, these are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. So I thought that was really sweet. Now, on the inside, this was wrapped in a pretty bow, and I didn't get that back on there in time. But there's a Tiffany box, a Tiffany little bag, and then a key. A Tiffany key necklace. So definitely, you guys are going to be seeing this in several of my videos, because you better believe I'm going to wear it. It's falling off. Okay. And then also on the inside, that was the first thing I opened, was the Tiffany's, because I'm like, I got to see that. But also laying on top was this get to know you guide. And it had all these, we had to fill out like a survey, kind of, you know, things about ourselves. And so they put little snippets of us, of what we said in there about us. And then this was my page right there. And so I literally probably spent 20 or 30 minutes before I even opened anything else. And I was reading all about my 31 sisters and how 31 has impacted them and some of their best leadership tips. And I love this. I'm going to cherish this forever, because when I see myself in a book among these ladies that have just rocked their businesses for years after years, and sometimes I'm like, do I really deserve to be on pack? Like, you know, I don't even know. I can't even explain it, but I love this, and I will cherish it forever. All right, and then we also got a bottle of Wine Sisterhood, which is awesome. So it's a Cabernet from California. And then we got, oh, and before I even opened this box, I could smell something in there, and it smells wonderful. So this is our expanding travel case. So on the inside of it was lots of little goodies. So I have some lavender lotion. It smells just like my essential oils from the lavender essential oils. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Then we have some lavender bath bombs, and then a lavender candle. It says every woman deserves to live the life she loves. Cindy Monroe. So a candle right there. Sorry, my light's really bright. And then we also received a personalized take-along tote with our personalization on there, which is so fun. So I love this. So I just wanted to share that little bit of happiness with you guys, to thank you. And I just wanted to say to never give up on your dreams. That's what this video is about. Not for me bragging or showing you, oh, look what I got, because that is not the purpose of this video. But I just wanted to say, thank you. Being able to be a work-at-home mom has truly changed my life. You know, because before I was leaving my house at like 4:45 a.m. every morning to be down in Atlanta, and so I couldn't take my kids to school. I wasn't here when they woke up, and but now I get to wake my kids up. I get to take them to school every day. I get to pick them up from school. Before, my son was having such a hard time riding the school bus. It was awful, and so now I get to pick him up and take him to school every day, and I can take him lunch, and it's just been amazing. And I wish and I hope that each of you will continue to work toward your dreams, or what's on your vision board, whatever it may be. Maybe it's just to pay off a credit card bill. Maybe you've got a huge amount of debt and you are wanting to pay that off. Whatever it is, maybe you just want to get out of the house. Maybe you want to get your hands on all of these products. Maybe you want a way to be able to give back. Whatever it is, I really strongly encourage you to think about something, a little side gig, a little side hustle. For me, 31 was just a side gig when I first started. Being able to do it full time was something I never thought would be possible. It was on my vision board, like for a long-term vision board, but I never really, I was just like working, but you know, I didn't realize I was really making strides. But anyways, whether you want that side gig or you want it to be your full-time job, I promise you guys, if you work toward it, if you continue to invest in yourself, invest in trainings, and just continue to reaching out and making those contacts each day, I promise you guys that you will get there. You will get to where you want to be. It's not a walk in the park. It's not people are going to come knocking down your door and want whatever you're offering to them. You have to work for it. But it's so rewarding when you do. So anyways, I just wanted to share my heart with you guys. Thank you, and just encourage you to work for what you're wanting. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.